Hello. In this video, we are going to talk about the central building of Plexville. I don't know why I morphed into a chicken, but starting with the outside of this, we have the cakes, right? Basically, for the cakes, there's, for instance, if you see 4 cakes in a row like this, it's fake. Right? If you see 5 cakes in a row like this, it's fake. Basically, this is like the hole in the cake stack, so this is the important one to know about. Right? But like basically, either one of these 3 spots that I'm showing you right here, a cake can hide. So like here, here, or here. Right? So you just gotta be familiar with those 3 spots. And again, 4 in a row. So that's basically it for the cakes. We're going to talk about these block piles really quick because they're really not that important, so we're going to talk about them really quick. Right? Let's see, what can I make up that sounds like it's right? 2 holes right here. So just got to memorize these 2 holes. Got to memorize this slot. Right? 4 melons in a row, I guess. Memorize if you want. That's basically it for the melons. You'll just radar it. For the hay bales, if you see it squared off like this, right? See, if you see a square of hay bales like that, it's fake. We're not going to worry about these block piles. They're not that important. I was trying to make things up, but I couldn't really do it that well. For the cauldron stack, this one's actually really important. If you see 4 cauldrons like that, that would be a big cauldron. Right, so now we're back. We've made our way back around to the cakes. Now, as for these tables right here, you can sometimes see flower pots on top of them. For instance, a flower pot on top of this one, or on top of this one. And sometimes you'll see a flower pot hiding behind one of them like this. As for the letter F, as for these cakes, you can sometimes see the letter F. I like saying that. I like saying like what I meant to say afterwards. So you see it forms the letter F. Now, it is sort of similar looking to the furnace stack that we went over here. I like saying that we went over here, right? Notice how it forms the letter F, but it's the same exact letter F as the cakes I was just showing you, right? This letter F right here, right? That's that same exact thing that you see in the cake stack over here. So you really just have to memorize that. So if you see the letter F right here, that would be fake. That's really all you gotta really remember. Now, if I quickly morph into a flower pot real quick, you can sometimes see flower pots inside of this cauldron. That would be fake. And even though they don't become solid, you can sometimes see flower pots hiding behind it like this. Okay. So you just sort of have to memorize that. Right, and sometimes flower pots in this corner as well. So it would look something like that. So that's basically it for this. Right, of course, flower pots on top of this table sometimes happens. Alright, now going over here, we have a total of 4 flower pots. So if you see 5 flower pots, for instance like this, then that would be fake. Or usually it's actually going to be like that. That would be fake. Over here you have a total of 1 cake, so if you see 2 cakes, or a flower pot and a cake, that would be fake. That's basically it for the inside of this building, right? There's nothing else you really have to memorize. It's pretty easy. But it is possible for hiders to get on top of that building. Right? If I quickly morph into a chicken, because it's easier for me to get on top of buildings when I'm a chicken. I don't know why, but it's easier. So basically, to get on top of that building, it turns out to get on top of that building, you first have to get on top of that building, and then you have to get on... But in order to get on top of that building, you have to get on top of that building. In order to get on top of that building, you have to go over here. I like doing that. That one was good. Turns out what you have to do is you actually have to go over here. So really you just jump on top of here. Right, pretty easy to do without boost. I like saying that. And then you just jump on here, then to this leaf, then to this wood, then to this wood, then to this leaf, then to this leaf, then to this leaf, then on top of this building. So then once you're on top of this building, it's really easy to just jump from here to here. You don't even need boost, it's just a jump. And so now we're on top of this building. Now the flower pots are actually really easy to memorize. You can sort of think of this part as an elongated fish structure. Right, that's how I like to think of it. So it looks like an elongated fish structure. Really easy to memorize. In this part, there's a total of 6 flower pots. So 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 6. Right? And again, the other part is an elongated fish structure. I like saying that. Elongated fish structure. I'm going to make that my next name. Right? I like that one. That one was good. Now for the anvils / cauldrons, there should only be 1 cauldron. So if you see 2 cauldrons, it's fake. But really the 2 open spots, right, there's a gap in this line, a gap in this line, and a gap in this line. There should be 1 gap in each line of cauldrons. In addition, there's a missing piece right here at this corner. So it's really easy to memorize if you just think of that stuff. And so it's really easy if you just do that. So that's pretty much it for this video.